I think we're live.
I think
That's what it said on the screen.
We are.
we thought we might have a fancy countdown, but we're just rolling.
Yeah,
we're rolling.
guess not.
Well, you said we were going to banter for
We
30
could do
seconds.
it. 10. Wait, we're how many
9,
seconds were there
8,
going to be?
Hang on, you guys. Hang on. Hey.
Hi again.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Well, happy Monday, gals. How are you girls tonight?
Fabulous.
Fabulous and festive.
Ready?
Fabulous, festive, frosty.
Fabulous, festive, and frosty. Okay,
Mhm.
Mom, you're definitely fabulous with your Santa sweater, little sparkle Santa.
Santa
I'm definitely
sweatshirt.
Santa sweatshirt. I'm festive with my jingle and my antlers here. And what did you say? Frosty, Ashley.
I'm
She's
frosty
with her
my
snowman.
snowflake.
Snowflake.
Mm-hmm.
Santa's represented as well. Well, if you
Mhm.
weren't sure, our names are covered because we just have the cutest Christmas border on, y'all. 'Tis the season. So I'm Cece, and I have the pleasure of being on live tonight with my fabulous co-hostess, leader of the Pink Cadillac Mac unit, Cadillac Claus, aka Lisa. Hey you. And we've got one of our fabulous team members on, Ashley Zelly. How are you, Ash?
Wonderful.
Fabulous.
Lisa, I'm so glad you pulled that sweatshirt out of your closet.
Okay, so Ashley has this thing. This is her
I'm
thing.
taking her off the screen. I'm taking her off.
If Ashley leaves the webcam, leaves the live, you'll know why. Okay.
Yes.
She's on her way out. That's all it is.
Yes.
Well, we're really excited to be on with y'all. We're gonna keep tonight fun and buildable. You know what? Because we have got to keep things simple and yet give you a chance to show you a look that could be built upon for a wonderful, glamorous night out. So I'm looking a little bit crazy right now because I've only got one of my eyes completed. Lisa Cadillac Mac is going to start us off with some face to-dos, and Ashley's going to wrap us up with some lips. You're going to hear some fun facts about Mary Kay, and we're just going to chat through it because we're learning together, and we all have the opportunity to like layer these different looks together and learn from each other too. So Mom, tell us what you're starting with there on your face, because I know you started with a clean face. Of course, we know that our skincare base comes first, and that our foundation is actually part of our skincare on the protecting side. So tell us what you've got going on first.
So this is foundation primer, SPF 15. And you'll notice that I only used about a pea-size amount.
Yeah.
It is slippery, soft, smooth, fragrance-free, doesn't smell like anything. Sells for only $20, so it's not going to break the bank. And this is going to help when you're using your foundation. It's going to help even out the peaks and valleys, and it's that texture. And that's also going to give your foundation or whatever product you're going to use a little something extra to hang on to.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got many different types of foundations as well. And tonight, for simplicity, because remember, we're showing you simple looks that you can take from like every day and turn them into like really, really glam. So I'm going to use CC cream today, which not to be confused with CC, one of your hostesses. Okay. CC cream is a very, very lightweight product, does have SPF 15. It corrects, it conceals, it covers. Now, I know that the camera is being very kind, but I also want you to know that I did not have any makeup on except mascara before we started. And my husband asked me if I had makeup on. So, yeah, I said, no, I don't have anything on yet. So I'm going to be putting on for you. This is the CC cream with the foundation, with the blending brush that I really, really like. I love the coverage.
Yeah.
This product now also, or of this brush. I also, you know, I can't see very well. So I'm looking in a mirror, but I'm also kind of guessing that I'm looking good because it's Mary Kay.
Yeah. Good thing you know where your face is, right?
Yeah, I am familiar with where my face is. I have a general idea. I will need to put my glasses on to see if I got it all. It looks like I did get it all. Okay.
Looks good to
And
me.
Beautiful.
people really like that glowing skin,
Yep.
right? We're about holiday glow ups, New Year glow ups, and that's exactly what our foundations will do for you. If I don't put on any powder, this is going to just appear and stay very dewy.
Mhm.
And it's a very hydrated look. Dewy is in,
Yep.
hydrated is in. So if you want to look more um, dewy, is really the best way to describe it. That's exactly what this product is going to do for you. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, luminous. Yeah, excellent.
Okay, I'm done with that for now.
Great. CC
Okay.
cream for the win. Yes, CC
CC
cream.
cream sells for 20. Foundation primer sells for 20. CC cream sells for only 22. There's 5 colors. One will work for you. And I believe the blending brush sells for 14.
16.
16. Thank you. It sells for 16. So you got 16, 22, and 20. A very, very simple
Yep.
face. Very simple face.
Affordable face. Exactly. That's going to
Simple,
last
portable face. Yes.
forever. Yeah. Awesome. Great. Well, okay. So there's a perfect example of a beautiful, simple base for you. And again, something that can be added onto as well. So Mom, when you get a second with your free hand, I would love it if you would screen share the beautiful look we're showing tonight. And the reason why we're featuring this one, you guys, Champagne Shimmer, is of course it's perfectly posh for the holidays, but also this is actually available on our half price menu. Now, if you're not familiar with our half price menu, you'll want to ask your beauty consultant how you can access it and how you can earn an item off of there, because to get this whole look at half price, yes, quite a value. So I want you to know that I'm wearing all 5 of the colors that are listed there. I'm going to show you how to apply the 3 eyeshadows, and I've also done the contour, highlight, and cheek color as well. So I've got that full look on. Lisa Cadillac Mac's actually going to show you cheeks, and she's actually going to show you another option for the cheek colors, which is going to be our limited edition gel cream blushes. And the lip that I've chosen is a little bit more hot pink to red. The lips rather. The lips that Ashley is going to show you is a little bit more like neutral to pink. So we have got options for how you can switch up this look. Okay. So I'm going to get it started with some eyes. And I know that Lisa Cadillac Mac is going to kind of run alongside me because I am representing I'm a young millennial. And so I'm 31 and Ashley is a little bit older than me, but not very much. And then of course, Lisa Cadillac Mac representing our Gen Xers in the house, best generation ever. Say yes, which I agree with. And so we want you to know that you can wear this look no matter your generation. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what I applied on my right eye, and I'm going to physically do it on my left so you can see what's all going on. So again, to review, we've got 3 eyeshadows we're going to use today. Crystalline, one of my favorite shimmer shades, can also be used as a highlighter. Smoky Quartz, kind of a classic lighter silvery, beautiful, picks up the flecks of anything that's around it. And then for matte, this is our espresso shade. I love this shade. I think it's super versatile. So I'm also going to show you how to use it as an eyeliner for those that are still learning, not super comfortable with an eyeliner, or just want something simple. So those are the 3 colors I'm going to run through. So I'm going to get started with my all over eyeshadow brush, get a little bit closer to the computer for you guys. And my all over eyeshadow brush is flat. She's versatile. She's easy to use. And I'm going to really pack in the crystalline. By tapping my brush into the product, I'm really going to pack it onto the brush, and then I'm going to pack it right onto my eye. I had a little bit on earlier today because, I couldn't be walking around naked. Okay. So I'm just going to tap that on all over. Now, Mom, would you start with this same way, or what would you do?
So because I have hooded eyes, and for those of us that are in the generation that might have hooded eyes, so you either could have an acquired hooded eye, or which I do, or you were born that way, we would want a little less shimmer all over. So I actually use Blossom or Biscotti as the first layer.
Great choice.
Lash line to brow because it's matte.
Yep.
Still light, still a great highlight, but matte.
so true. And it gives you a nice even base to start with. So if your eyelids are a little bit discolored or you just kind of want a fresh start, that's a really great one to start with too. Yeah, perfect, perfect. So now I have actually chosen to just go bold tonight. So I'm representing the like mega glam of the look, right? So I am going to use next onto our eye blending brush, not to be confused with the blending brush that mom used to apply her CC cream. Our eye blending brush is one of my all-time favorite brushes. It's very forgiving, it moves very easily, and it can be applied many different ways. So I'm going to show you how pigmented Mary Kay eyeshadows are. All right, y'all. So all I'm going to do is take just a portion of it, tap it twice in espresso, and set it down where I want it. Now, what I want you to see is I'm leaving my eye open. I don't have hooded eyes yet. However, you can tell that when I look up here and close my eye versus opening it and looking straight ahead, you can't see as much of that product. So I'm going to make sure I keep my eyes open and simply tilt my head back so I can see exactly where that product's going and none of it's wasted. Do you ever put eyeshadow on your lid and then you open your eye and you're like, where did it go? Right? So we want to remember to use all of this space, all of this good real estate that we have on our eyes because we can use it well. Remember, makeup is just all, it's all an illusion, right? The grand illusion, like the stick said. So I'm going to use my eye blending brush. You can see where I put down that first pocket of product there. And I'm just going to lightly kind of rainbow it back and forth. Now, what I want you to see too is I'm not going to take this product out any further than the end of my brow. In fact, I'm going to pretty much keep it within the end of my brow there and kind of keep it just within there. The easier we can keep this product, or rather the higher we can keep this product, the easier it is to make this look very lifted and light, as opposed to dragging this product down where you end up with all of this dark product low on your eye, and that doesn't serve you or help you to look more youthful, right? So all I'm going to do is just blend this in nice and high, and you can see how close I am to my brow. Like I'm pretty much almost hitting it, and we can see where that beautiful crystalline came through that I placed down first. So I'm pretty much just going to blend this out from here for like a little while because I can create depth without darkness, my personal coin phrase, TM, and I can build up that espresso to just be a really beautiful, rich, and layered look without looking dark. How'd I do? Are they even? I would say so. Yeah, that was 2 taps, y'all. Tap, tap. Seriously, there's no rubbing. There's no pressing necessary in Mary Kay or rubbing, just tapping and pressing into our products because they're so highly pigmented. Mom, anything you would add with that espresso?
Yes. So Cece is using the what's the one you're using?
Eye blending.
Yes, which is big and fluffy, which is great on the youthful eyes. For those of us, again, with hooded and smaller, a smaller brush that's tighter and more compact is actually easier, like a crease brush, because there's a little bit more tapping involved. And I'm going to just kind of point to this area here. There's more tapping involved when you have much looser skin or a lot of movement in the lid. I'll just say it like that. You need a different tool. So the crease brush is better for us because you can do more tapping and placing because it's just easier. It's just easier. So a stiffer, shorter brush works on the hooded eyes. Ashley is the younger version of someone with hooded eyes and is nodding in agreement with the shorter, stiffer brush. Yeah.
My grandma, shout out to you, Nan, fabulous stories watching, and she said, yeah, looser and movement of skin with a crying emoji. And we understand it can sometimes feel like a crying emoji, but we want you guys to feel confident in what you're applying. So yeah, we love it. Great. Thank you for that. And then I'm actually going to finish with smoky quartz. So a person could also do, here's what I love, you guys, could literally take the instruction I just did with the espresso, and the next one I'm going to do with smoky quartz and flip them. So it's a very versatile application of how you could use these colors. And when in doubt, just ask your Mary Kay girl, because we got you in the order of application where exactly they should go. You can always come back to this video and review it. If you're like, oh, I'm going to try the smoky quartz, like Cece said, instead of the espresso, it's very customizable. So I am going to go to that tighter brush now that my mom mentioned, the eye crease brush, and go into my smoky quartz. Just tap in there a little bit, tap, 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 fill up my brush. And I'm going to apply this Basically, if you can think about the almond of your eye, which is this here, right? This is the almond of your eye, the lid, right? I'm going to basically apply this to the outer 2/3 of this eye and just kind of tap it on because I want it to be really bold and shimmery like this side is and really bring my lid forward and recede my crease so that it's even more bold. And so I'm just going to tap that on. And again, just like my mom said, the eye crease brush allows you to be very particular with where you're setting down the product. And as always, that first drop, if you will, of product is going to be the highest pigmentation. So we want to just be aware of where you're dropping down your brush so that it goes exactly where you want it.
Ashley, would you use that one too?
Yeah, and I was gonna say I love the all over eyeshadow brush to do the first step that you were talking about, Lisa, with the biscotti. I love using the all over eyeshadow brush for that because it's just so fluffy and it just gets everywhere. So it just helps create that canvas before you start with the rest of your colors for sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So to review, I started with the all over eyeshadow brush and using crystalline, the shimmery one, tap that on all over and gently spread it out. Then I moved to espresso with the eye blending brush, the fluffy one, to create just this light, fluffy, layered look here up in the crease. And then I've moved to my eye crease brush with smoky quartz to accent the lid there. Anything to add on there?
Yeah. Could you also use your finger for those colors?
100%. And my favorite suggestion is just like we do with eye cream in our skincare, using your pinky or ring finger because they're gentle. And I'll show you what that can look like. So all you do is gently swirl your finger and you can see the high pigmentation. And if I tap this onto my inner eye to give a little bit of pop, it's going to go exactly where I said it. You can also do this on the inner eye too, but it's a lot brighter there on that inner eye. That's a really easy way to add that boldness that people really love for holidays, photo shoots. We did this particular, what's the technique, for my wedding. And so that can be a really easy way to highlight here up under the brow and on that very inner eye. Yeah, I love that technique. Yeah, it's definitely the exception to the rule about using tools with color for sure. Great. Anything to add about smoky quartz, Mom?
Smoky quartz is freaking awesome. Everybody can use smoky quartz. I don't know what color to use. Smoky quartz. I don't care what color you are, how old you are. Put that on that lid. It works.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Quartz for the win. Yes.
Really, especially for the holidays. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And it matches everything. No matter what you're wearing.
It does.
You know,
it like keeps it up.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter what you're wearing, you can. And if you're a silver person, if you're a person that wears a lot of silver jewelry, it just makes everything pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Totally.
Well, to finish, as you can see from my right eye here, I have just a light wing here, and I'm going to show you how to easily achieve that, or even just a slightly smudged liner look with a brush and espresso eyeshadow. So remember, I love to do wings on my eyes. I've been doing wings on my eyes for half my life. So what have you been doing for half your life? I bet you're really good at it. Okay, so it's like me coaching you through those emotions that might come up when I do this very quickly and efficiently. Half my life, okay? So, and honestly, I might do this one a little differently so you could see how someone that like is still learning, this can still be super easy. This brush is going to be your best friend. This is called our eyebrow eyeliner brush. You don't need to dampen it or anything. This is going to be awesome. So all you're going to do is not rub, but tap into espresso 2 or 3 times. You don't have to really fill it up because, again, it's pigmented. And all you're going to do is use that brush. You're going to come head on, okay? And you're just going to nestle it, is like the best word I can come up with, into the lash line. So instead of thinking about actually drawing a line like you might with eyeliner, release that. You're just going to nestle this product into the lash line. Let me show you what that looks like. I have a little bit of mascara on, but you're just going to
typing that in here, nestle.
Yeah, like you're just going to kind of mush it in. That's an official term. That's a technical term. And you're just kind of like dabbing it back and forth and pushing it down into the lash line as opposed to trying to think about, let me draw this line, right? So you can release that. And you can already see how beautiful that is. So it has accented my lash line, but it has not given me oh my gosh, this one's not perfect. This one's not even. This one is so dark. This one is crooked. This one is not close enough to my lash line, right? So utilizing a matte eyeshadow like that with a brush like this is going to release you of a lot of tension when it comes to eyeliner. And if you want to practice with it, again, this also depends on your eye shape, you can just lightly apply that again and just lightly pull that wing up a little bit, always remembering that as soon as you drop your eyelids, they're going to come down, right? So I think that's a story for another day. But in general, just using this brush to nestle that product into the lash line at about halfway and out. Not all the way up and down. You don't have to worry about that. You literally nestle it on this outer half here and just leave it. Your mascara will take care of the rest, as mine already has. Thank you, Lash Intensity. I put that on this morning. And that is what I love to complete this look. And you can see how it, what the word I like to use is called anchoring. It like anchors this pretty, build shadow that we've built with espresso, and it anchors it to the lash line. Otherwise, it's just kind of floating up there. So you want to give it a little bit of something to grab onto, but it doesn't have to be a dark eyeliner if your confidence isn't there yet. So that's the eyes, y'all.
Beautiful.
I'm dropping things. So while Cece is going to show you the let's see, she has the Chroma Fusion cheeks. I'm just going to show you another option with the new limited edition gel. And remember, we were talking about dewy, looking glowy, glow up. So I'm going to actually show you first the soft buff. And this is actually a product that you can use with fingers. Okay. And even, okay, I kind of have to pay attention a little bit here. Okay. Even this soft buff, which is so very light, if you just tap it on a little bit, it's going to give you this really nice glow. I am really been digging these. I've been wearing these since they came out. When did they come out? Like a month ago? Like daily. And now I know the camera can't always tell you everything, but it's looking pretty good. But what I'm going to do is, that was the soft buff. Now I'm going to add a little bit of pink stars.
Love it. That's my favorite.
And again, you're seeing me use fingers with this. With this particular product, we seem to think that it works the best to just use fingers. See, and did you see I'm doing, fake smile here to find where I'm tapping this on. Also, I wear glasses, so I'm staying below the glasses, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to look in all the right spots, you guys.
You're doing great.
Okay. Okay, so I'm using, the middle fingers here and just literally smiling and tapping on. I'm not doing this because that's not how you apply blush, okay? No. You're smiling. You're smiling because this is how people see you. All right. So you've got to put it on like that. Okay. And I love the youth that these cheek colors use. I think these, okay. Now I don't want to say the price because now I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong.
20.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure?
Yep.
Okay. The gel cream blushes are 20. Okay. They come in 4 colors. Now this is soft buff and pink stars. There's also passion fruit and coral kiss. They're gorgeous, but these are just the 2 that I chose with my pink sweatshirt, my pink undertone, because they just look lovely. So you can see it, it's just looking very fresh, dewy, glowy. That's exactly the kind of the look we're looking for the holidays. Okay. Any age can do this. Any age. Okay.
Yep. They feature hyaluronic acid, so they take care of your skin while you wear them, which I think is another reason why they are such a beautiful texture, and they don't add texture. I think sometimes people are concerned about a cream product. This just acts like part of your skin. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Mom.
Okay. Are you doing, we're not doing your cheeks because I demonstrated this, right? We should go to Ashley's lips.
Yes. Right. Tell us all about Ash.
So we're always going to start by just giving our lips a little refresher with our Shea Sugar Scrub and our Shea Butter Balm. This is our satin lip set. It's in white tea and citrus is the flavor.
Yeah.
Flavor?
Yeah.
Flavor? Yeah. So you're gonna
Aroma.
start with your shea sugar scrub. You're gonna scrub all the dead skin cells off of your lips, and then you're gonna wipe it off with a cloth of some sort. And then you're going to take your shea butter balm and put that all over your lips, and that is gonna make them feel nice and soft and supple and amazing. So you're gonna start with that.
Love.
Then you'll go to, so I have one look today. So I'm going to be using the waterproof lip liner in hot pink. And then on top, we're going to be doing the hydrating lipstick in fuchsia dream.
Love.
Yes. So I am blind as well, but I'm going to keep my glasses on. I don't have to take my glasses off like Lisa did with her foundation. So
No, you do
I'm
not.
going to start. Hopefully you can see me doing this.
Yeah, you're good.
If I just, I'm not going to talk while I do this because.
No, don't talk. So they're both gonna just lightly line their lips, and our liner is waterproof, like Ashley said. So this stuff is going to stay. So Ashley prefers to kind of overline and almost use the liner as the color, which I totally can appreciate. You can also use something more neutral like Mom used and just kind of stick to the outsides, enhancing your lip shape and just giving you a little something else for the lipstick to hang on to. I love that. I also used hot pink, and then I used Rockstar Red as my red, and so it just kind of gave my red a little bit more of a pink hue, which is perfect for my season, which is summer. And then I actually ended with Evening Berry Gloss. So I kind of lean into the pinky reds. We've got Ashley with like the neutral pinky, berry pinky, which I love. That looks beautiful on you. And then Mom went more like neutral everyday, which I love. And you have what on, Mom?
I used the rose liner and Think of Pink in the hydrating lipstick, the slippery lipstick.
Yeah.
Rose is great for us summer gals. If you have a pink skin undertone, you like a little bit more natural, but you want to see it a little bit. Also, a side note on if you're not a red lip girl, you can also release that. Like Cece was helping you release other stuff. You can release that because I'm not, but you can make stuff appear and be in the family of red without actually using red. So like Ashley also has on the Fuchsia Dream, that actually goes more red on me. And which is totally great.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looks like I'm wearing red when I wear that color, but I'm not. I'm wearing a really bright pink color.
I love
and
that.
I wanted to add that after you put the liner on, you can just put a gloss over the top of it. The liner's amazing. It lasts all day. And you can just use the gloss all day if you'd like to. I am going to be using the Fuchsia Dream today, though, like Lisa had shared, because it's so hydrating. It's great for wintertime when your lips just need a little bit more hydration. And I believe these sell for 20 as well, the hydrating lipsticks.
Yeah. And
but yeah,
in a pinch, you can totally use these hydrating lipsticks
on your cheeks.
Yes, I have seen that too. Yep.
Yeah. And that's the thing. They're so soft. They're going to hydrate your lips. I know that they have vitamin E. I know that they have jojoba oil, I believe. And so they're going to take care of your skin while you wear it, which everything in Mary Kay does. So yeah. Love that. Look at us all glammed up.
I definitely don't need a gloss right now though. Like I don't, because it's so hydrating and they're, like Lisa said, they're slippery, the slippery lipsticks. So I just feel like I'm wearing a balm.
Yeah.
100%.
With some color, right? With some color that makes your lips pop at the same time.
I'm a little naked without my brows, but just in the interest of time, we're just going to skip brows tonight, but we've got great brow liners, brow tints, clear brow gel, and check with your beauty consultant to see if she has one of our brow kits left, which also have a shadow and a pomade that you can use. Check with her to see if she has that. That's actually my preferred favorite, but we know that I wouldn't be able to see if I did that. I wouldn't be able to see. We need to see.
There'd be a brow here and a brow here.
There would. Yeah. So to review, there's Cece's Champagne Shimmer that she has on her eyes. Also the Shy Blush, glazed highlighter, and latte contour that she's also wearing. And Ashley has a similar eye look on. not exactly these colors, but very, very similar. She actually used biscotti instead of crystalline. So she did it the matte way because of her hooded eye as well.
Hmm.
And we got the lips. We talked about that and our foundation. And I'm going to show you real quick. This says, I'm a simple girl. All I need is oil-free eye makeup remover, extra income selling Mary Kay, simple skincare, pink Cadillac, lip gloss, and self-care. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, because we're just kind of simple. And if you, okay, so you could also be watching this and thinking, I could do what they do. I could actually probably do what they do better than what they do.
We welcome
Awesome.
you.
Yes, we totally welcome you. And if you're also watching this thinking, there's absolutely no way I could get on the screen and do what those three just did, you're okay, because there is like 160 of us in our Mary Kay family and millions around the world that are thinking the same thing. And we're doing it with each other. We support each other. You're never actually alone. And some very, very exciting things are launching basically in the next 48 hours. So things that are going to really, really enhance our Mary Kay business opportunity and make it even more simple and more easy to actually earn money simply by sharing a link, by hanging out with us, by letting people know what your favorite lip color is. Things are getting even more simple and even more beautiful, just like these girls.
Perfectly said, Mom. I love our Mary Kay family, and I love Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching with us, or for watching it back. Please refer back to this video if you're like, how did she do those eyes again? This is available for you. And yeah, just ask your beauty consultant about all of these latest products, because, you know, we got them and we're here to help. So we love you.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Oh.
Jingle.